They're boxing up the floor to pour concrete. And what you see there will be the underside of the floor. It looks like it is only 100 mil thick, which isn't very thick for a floor. So we'll see what that looks like. But anyway, another update there. This is the underside of the floor. So that's that Rio we saw go in there. Let's see, this will be the lintel through here. That'll get poured. I don't see any holes drilled. The old trusty bicycle there. And just give you an idea of the columns that have been poured. Now all of this is done without a level, without a laser, and at best a string line. And I haven't seen a level on site yet. This is at the back of the building here. and it'll be a concrete overhang sloping down for the rain. So the wall will go up here, and this is outside for covering downstairs. So here you can see that they're prepping the edge of the existing floor that they'll tie up, butt up to when they pour the concrete on this floor here. Hey! So just show you that again. So they've just hammered away all the old concrete. Good?
Good, good. Vietnam vô đây.
Yeah, Vietnam bloody noisy. Sunday. It's Sunday. Pissing everyone off. So I'm looking through a window here next door, and there will be a wall in front of this window soon. But it'll still be able to open. And they're bending up the rebar to make the beams, the concrete beams / lintels, before they pour the floor. Man having a drink there. Good. So here we have the laying of the cages for the floor, and the floor look like it's only going to be 100 mil thick, and there's another level on top of this. So here's the cage. This is where another post will go here. And they're using 20 mil Rio reinforcing bar there. I can't see what grade it is. Hang on, there is a number there. It should be 300, but I can't see. We'll have a look at that later when I've got my glasses on. Now they're not tying into the existing floor there that I thought he would. And they're just going to, at this stage, look like they're relying on a free-hanging lintel. So I'll have a talk to them about that. I'm not sure what the idea is there. Let's pull the power out. Now these cages are okay. There's enough bar in there. They've got 6, 8, 6, 2 here and another at the bottom there. 81p V8. Yeah, I can't see what grade it is. We'll find that. The plumbers are getting in on the action here. Figuring out where they're going to put their pipes. Water. And bum. So this cage here, it is going on top of a, the block wall that they put there. You can just see the blocks down there. So there will be some support there. And this is where we go into this existing post. This guy, when he let this post go here, when he was taking the framing away from it, he put in a crowbar in behind here, and it moved when it was green. Probably cracked the bottom. The other thing is that this is all 10 mil. I thought it might have been 12. 10 mil diameter. But he says that it's going to be in configuration of 100 apart. 100 apart. So that's quite a lot. That should be okay. Man bending up the ends here. Those are the hooks.
Dạ.
Đó. Bị diễn. Hôm qua nó cầm tay thôi. Làm gì cũng quõn liền. Việc ngon cũng bẻ gì gớm lại.
Easy for me, just boom. All this block work and concrete here this morning was all along this wall here. So they've cleared that wall along here, and that'll all be a solid wall. Now there's the new posts. You can see there that the window in the bathroom next door, bathroom shower area next door, won't be able to open that again or get any light in there. These walls along here have also been cleared up to this point here. and I guess at some point this will come down as well alongside that wall over there. No problem about leaving the Rio here in the way when you're walking up, just step over it. So we'll move that out of the way. Can we move it out of the way? I'll do him a favour. There. There's the reinforcing grade VAS C140 D16, diameter 16 mil. Walking down the stairs here, head height. Boom. Got to duck down that lot. That must be to keep the sun off my head while I'm walking up the stairs. But check this out. Boom. To go up here, no problem. You only, as the old man said when I was a kid, if you cut yourself or make a mistake, you only do it once. And he's right. Okay. That's a door entrance there. They've knocked a hole through the old back wall, and that'll be a door going into the ablution area and an open garden space at the back of this place when it's finished. So heading out here, and we can see that cement for the next pour. That they've had a load dropped off this morning of 20 mil aggregate stone there, and whatever the sand is, it's always brown sand here that I see. I don't know what it is, if it's river sand or sea sand. Probably sea sand. No, I don't know. Sea sand you can't use because it's round. It has no edge to it, which needs to combine and grip in the mix. And actually, this might even be 25 mil. I'm not big on that, but that looks like a 25 mil square, an inch square. So this is up 25 grade that they're using here, and this will be for the floor. So we'll definitely catch that when it happens. We have plumbing in here. These plastic tubes for the plumbing. You can see over there. There's plumbing, and this all this reinforcing bar in here now is ready for the floor to be poured. That's actually 18 diameter, and I've got 6 of those in each lintel. Normally in my country you would use a UC there, a universal column, probably a 180 UC, or no, that would be probably across there a 200 UC. Now they might do this today. I'm hoping they do it today, and I'll get on the concrete mixer there and give them a hand. So heaps of 10 millimeter diameter Rio there, and the squares, if you look down on that, it's roughly 100 millimeter squares. So that's plenty. There's a heap of reinforcing in there. This floor, when poured, will be about 2,400 kilograms a cubic meter. So this floor, just to give you a quick idea, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4.5 by 5 meters. So at 100 deep, and that's what have we got? We've got 5. That's 2, 4, 6, 7, 7,500 kg. Is that right? So 10 of those. It's 240. Yeah. That's a lot of weight. I'll work that one out and come back to you on that. So all in a half, there's about 3 cubic meters in here. So that's over 7,000 kilograms dry, because the reinforcing, it's a bit heavier. It's about 2,400 kilos a cubic meter with reinforcing dry at a dry weight. So this guy's just paying a little bit more attention. That's good. Getting his spacings there, good to see. And I think we're getting ready for the pour now. Man's got a vibrator over there, electric vibrator. So here comes the man with the concrete. We're doing the pour now. Got the electrician there making a few adjustments on the vibrator. And here he goes. Good. Okay. Good. We'll get down there on the concrete mixer soon. I'll just show you the beginning of the pour here. So this is what you call doing it the hard way or the old way. It's all by hand. Here he comes. Now, I bet you haven't seen a vibrator like that. So I think that's for elephants, that one. Yeah. Flashing shit everywhere. Yep, we'll hang it over there and just drip all the concrete on the next door neighbour's roof, no problem. Don't seem to give a shit about anyone else around, you know, on a lot of these jobs I see. Stuff gets paint and concrete and everything gets splashed around onto the neighbours' walls and roofs and solar panels. And Brian, you'd know about that. Breaking stuff. You know, there's splashes all over the floor here now. Here we go, another barrow. Okay, we're in full operation here. It's a 8-man team, 9-man team, pouring the floor, first floor at the back. 2 guys making the concrete. We've got one on the winch here on the hoist. Oh yeah, I see the boss there. Hello, power off. What's happened? So just another quick lesson. This lever on the left is a brake. It acts as a brake. So this is making hard work of it, but that's what you've got to do when you've got limited space.
Hard work.
Yeah.
Very hard work.
So pulley on one side, handbrake on the other, just like a drum brake. So he pushes down on the brake here. Engages the pulley here. So engaging the pulley, and then the brake to let the rope up or down. Another wheelbarrow in, another wheelbarrow down. Let me see. You see what holds this one here is going into there.
Very good.
And now what is holding this one is only on the end here.
One of the engineering that say that's enough for this floor.
If you have the post underneath,
The better.
you have to have the post underneath.
Of course, the better.
You know how much the floor, the weight, how heavy, you know how heavy? More than 7,000 kilogram.
7,000.
Kilogram.
This one?
Yeah. So one square meter is about 240 kilogram.
240.
240. This is 5 meter wide.
Yeah.
So 1,240 kilogram from there to there for 1 meter. For 1 meter. And then is 4.5 meter. So I'm wrong, 5,000. So that's over 5,000 kilogram for the floor. Very heavy. But your wife, she said not to put the peg in.
Yeah. But first we have planned to scale and put the pole.
Yeah.
Finally she changed because she called one of her friend also engineering. And they say to be this one. This is another matter.
I understand that, but it's not joining together.
Yeah.
So are you going to put the underneath the post to hold up? Because at the moment the only thing to hold up is that corner and that corner. And these.
For nothing.
Nothing. So there's nothing joining the two floors together. Nothing.
Order.
Yeah, that's a chemical compound that you paint to connect the concrete.
You want to put another one? Eh?
No, that's okay.
That's enough, right?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. So we will go. You see this corner here, not good. Broken.
Let's see. That way. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This giving 20, almost 18. This one so it's not right.
Yeah, the two lintels are tied together, but there's not much tying them into this existing floor here.
I understand this. They recover them to tie it.
Yeah, that's okay, but not good in there. So see, you have the lintel there, but what is holding up? How to hold up? That's why in. So you see here, there's no post in the corner to hold up. Only the steel going in the corner. Not much. Same there. So the lintel will be strong, but now nothing holding it in. Just sitting there. And you cannot put in the corner something because only to support, because the brick not strong. So we've got this lintel going across here, and to join that into the existing floor, all of the previous discussions on and off camera have been about concurring with the engineers, putting pegs into the existing floor to tie this new one to it. And the wife got involved and said, no, that costs more money. I don't want to do it. And so now there's nothing supporting this floor except some rebar going into the corner, which is broken away on both corners to hold up 5,000 kilograms of weight. Now the existing floor, there's a little bit of 10 mil Rio going across to it, but and they've chipped it away on sort of 30 to 40 degree angle, but that's just a shear factor. That's not going to hold it up at all. So things change quite dramatically here. It's all about the money. It's not good. You can see along the back of the boxing here, a lot of the boxing is touching the reinforcing, which means it's not going to be covered by concrete. So those D18s, that D18 going through there, the big stuff, is pretty close to the edge. So you can see there, 10 mil Rio, that's going to be exposed to the weather, which means it will rust, which means rust getting into the concrete is not a good idea from the outside. Happy. Just to sum it up for you there, the ramblings, the idea was to drill into this existing floor here and put a heap of pegs glued into there, maybe every 200 spacing. They would then stick out 150 in 150 odd, and they would be all the way along there. That would support the floor then. That ties the floor. It does two things. It ties the floor, the new floor, into the old floor, and it gives it vertical strength, so that it's not. It supports the shear factor from stop it falling. So two things. Now there's nothing really holding this floor up along here except some shitty 10mm, which is close to the surface of the floor that's being poured. They're not going to hold it. I don't know what's going to happen here, but someone's made an executive decision not to do it based purely on the cost. We'll see what happens. The whole thing's relying on this join here, as you see. Now, there's a lot of loose stone and shit in there that hasn't even been cleaned out. This one's broken away, and you can see the D18s going in there. And essentially that's all that's going to be holding it up, plus these 18s that are drilled into that old column as well. That's all that's going to be holding this floor up on this corner, and it's the same on the other side there. There you go. The plumbing's been put in here. Ready to go. I forget the name of these little spaces. They look about 60mm high. They're holding the rear up off the ground. There's not many of them. And this floor, it's only going to be 110 thick by the look of it. Someone knows what they're called, I just forget now.
One of my brother come to look.
Yeah.
And he say, okay.
Yeah, but what underneath to hold up?
Yeah.
From coming down?
Yeah. Say this one. I don't know. I know I'm not.
Remember we were talking 2 days ago, and you said, "Oh, you are only one on your own. No good. Must have somebody." And I said to you, "No, freedom, right? Freedom. Yeah. So that's because freedom and not having the wife, I don't have to make consideration for anyone.
Yeah.
You know, or what to do."
When freedom, you freedom everything.
Yeah.
When
No.
You need the partner.
Yeah.
To cooperation.
Yeah. Nobody to rely on me, and I don't have to rely on anybody else. Yeah. There's the man on the operation of the pulley system there.
Đậu ở đây nó còn đậu đâu.
Another load.
Ê rồi lui ra lỡ hết xuống á.
Oh, the other way, the other way, the other way. For me, for me, for me. Okay, okay, okay. We've got to do something. Hell, can't be doing this for free all day. I hope you wanted it there. Oh Jesus, I got it on my foot now. One more. Yo! Where do you want this one? Okay. Yellow. Yeah, because I'm high. I'm taller than you. Yeah. You guys are all short one end. Yeah, they've got the old rice field rake there. Joining in. Nobody wants me. That's good. Straighten her up there.
Ủa tại nào ở nước mùa? Đấy, mà ở nước mùa. Cô ở nước nào cô?
Dạ, dạ.
Hai. Chị. Anh trai chị. Hai.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, yeah.
Anh em còn thiếu ai không?
This has got beans in it.
Hả?
Kidney bean.
Yeah, that's for this like Viagra.
Con có trồng chuối trời.
Mm-hmm.
Một Your phone, huh?
Yeah.
You don't use?
Oh yeah, I use.
You don't put in the thing?
Hmm. Yep, yep, yep. That's good there. Yeah. Mm.
Nấu ra cái rau qua xe tủ á. Xe tủ có mát không có hồ nữa, chả có mát luôn. Mới tự chả.
2, 4, 6. Any old board will do for screeding.
Ở nhà không đó? Yeah, you can come anytime you want.
Not my room. Next. This one empty. Nobody in.
You move.
Yeah. So we're nearly halfway.
Tomorrow you can come. From that. Cái thằng bỏ cái nồi dầu vô không hả?
The old vibrator stopped working. Oh, we're getting there. Getting there. One more hour.
No, that.
I know. I showed my friend in New Zealand. He's also engineer. He said, "Oh, take a picture for me." Yeah, so maybe one more hour, I think, an hour and a half. And tile on here. Yeah. Yeah. Precision with precise screeding. Grandmother would be proud of it. In the channel, man. Because this part here is an overhang, he's not vibrating it. I don't know why. Should do it anyway. Yeah, huckery old piece of 4x2 there for a screed. Jesus. Man. So all up, there'll be just under 3 cubic meters of concrete here. That's over 7,000 kilos. It's 5 p.m. in the afternoon, so they'll be enjoying a bit of shade here. It's not so hot, but the sun is more in their eyes though. See all the mangoes in the tree there. There you go for all you girls watching. Industrial vibrator. That'd turn any man in his gumboots on. Thrill a minute. The old power lead's not working too good there. So we're getting to the end of it here now. And probably another 8 or 10 barrow loads should finish that. Here comes the last one. I can still hear the concrete mixer going though. Yeah, dump it in there, mate. Add another 50 kilos. So there you go. The floor's about 5 meters and a bit wide, and added on in length about 4.4 meters, 4.5 meters, if not a little bit more. You've got 4 lintels adding up to 5, 10, 18, 19, between 19 and 20 meters in length, by 200 wide, and over 200 deep. I'll work that one out and come back to you on what I think the total weight is. Last reading pool was a bit short, but then so is he, so that works out fine. Oh, a few big rocks in that one. Yeah, knock it in there, mate. This floor will be tiled. So, you know, it'll be cemented, plastered and tiled.
lè luôn cái hứng.
Yep, nearly there. And see, she's onto everything. She's got an opinion about everything. Telling the boys what to do and how to do it. And there's the man there, there's the husband there. He doesn't have a lot to say. Yep, 2 or 3 more to go. Is this the last one? No, we've got 1 more to go. It's quiet on site today. I don't hear anything. The boys worked last Sunday and all day, and it's 9 a.m. Tuesday morning here, May the 12th, and there's nobody here. So here's the floor. They're probably having a day off, day of rest, probably a few too many beers last night. But someone's been here and wetted the floor and put half a tarp on here. Yeah, definitely no action on site today. You can see the floor there, that's the next day, and that's about 18 hours old now since the finish of the pour. So I'll be letting that to cure for a few days. You can walk on that now, but you can't load it up with anything.